These foods claim to be high in protein and optimally balanced for your dog. But let me ask you something. What kind of protein? And does it actually help your dog build and repair muscle? Or is it just filler? Today, we are going deep into why dogs need quality protein, not just more protein. We'll talk about amino acids, leucine, and the gold standard of measuring protein quality. The protein digestibility corrected amino acid score. And we'll talk about why most commercial dog foods actually miss the mark. But before we start, my name is Sam. I'm a dog and cat nutritionist, and it's important for you to understand that I'm an independent nutritionist, so I am not beholden to anyone. Now, what is protein really? Protein isn't just energy, it's a structure. Your dog's skin, fur, muscles, organs, even immune cells are built from amino acids, the pieces that come from protein. And protein, remember, is the most expensive macronutrient. That's why a pound of chicken is always going to be more expensive than a pound of rice. But not all proteins are the same. Some give your dog what they need. Others, they're like giving Lego bricks from 3 different sets and asking them to build a spaceship. It doesn't work. Of the 20 amino acids, dogs need 10 from food. And leucine is one of the most critical because it triggers muscle growth and repair. Dogs are facultative carnivores, meaning they are more meat eaters than anything else. It means that they can digest a little bit of plant matter, but their biology is built for meat. Short, acidic digestive tracts, powerful stomach acid. Teeth for tearing, not grinding, and a protein requirement that's far higher than omnivores like pigs or humans. In the wild, they would eat meat, bone, fat, connective tissue, and a wide range of complete animal proteins. Now let's compare common protein sources in dog food by leucine content, digestibility, completeness, and the protein digestibility corrected amino acid score, or PDCAAS. Now, what is this weird term? This scores protein quality from 0 to 1. It tells you, does this protein contain all the essential amino acids, and can your body actually use them? 1 is the best score, meaning a protein is complete and highly usable. Lower scores mean missing amino acids or poor digestibility. As you can see, chicken breast is a complete source of protein. The digestibility is very, very high. Same with eggs and same with beef. But if you look at things like pea protein or corn gluten meal, which are extremely prevalent in kibble, especially in the veterinary prescription ones, you will see why they use it, because it's a cheap ingredient, even though it has a very, very poor digestibility ratio. So let's talk about leucine, and I want you to be familiar with this concept. Leucine is like the foreman of a construction site. It tells your dog's body to start building and repairing muscle. Without enough leucine, protein synthesis doesn't even begin. And the leucine threshold is always going to be much, much harder to achieve with low quality protein. So if a bowl of kibble is 28% protein or 30% protein, but it's from pea protein, corn gluten, and meat byproduct meal, all with lower PDCAAS, low leucine, and incomplete. But how about chicken and eggs? High leucine, high digestibility, absorbed, use, phenomenal, great, done. Now, even pricey kibbles here use protein inflation. They boost crude protein with plant ingredients that don't serve your dog. And by the way, if you want to feed your dog better, you should download our free guide, How to Feed Your Dog Better. The link will be down below. It's completely free. Now, let me tell you something. Low quality protein means senior dogs lose muscle mass faster, active dogs recover slower, skin and coat quality suffers. So all the itchiness, that comes from low protein. Energy drops and poor immune response. It's not just about how much protein, it's about the right kind. Now, you don't have to ditch kibble overnight. You can top it up with high digestible leucine-rich foods. Chicken breast, sardines, turkey mince, eggs, freeze-dried liver or muscle meat, Be careful with liver that it isn't too high in terms of your dog's overall consumption of meat and protein, and bone broth with collagen. Also, always rotate proteins. Variety equals broader amino acid coverage. Dogs thrive on complete digestible meat-based protein. Leucine and digestibility scores tell you whether a protein works or it doesn't serve your dog. If you can incorporate some real food, some real protein into your dog's diet, that's probably going to be a plus for your dog. Do not be fearful about feeding your dog too much protein. Your dog is optimized to breaking down protein, and there isn't such a thing as too much protein. Your body either consumes protein or oxidizes protein. It doesn't have the ability to store protein as fat. There are virtually no downsides for your dog to be consuming more protein. More protein, better amino acid profiles, high quality meat sources are only going to be a net positive to your dog. Now, a lot of you guys are really into DIYing your own dog food. I see this all the time in the consultations we do with people, and so we put together a DIY recipe book that is super simple to use. It can be for novices and it can be for advanced people who want to spice up their dog's life. And even if you feed kibble, or even if you feed whatever you feed, you can always pull up 2 or 3 different recipes from the book and you can give them to your dog, and you can start rotating different meats and different meals and different sources of protein, which can only benefit your dog. But more importantly, always read ingredients. Always try to ascertain whether a dog food has been optimized for the company's bottom line, for the company to make more money, or for your dog to benefit from highly nutritious food. And if the food contains rice, wheat, barley, corn, gluten, meal, sugar or sugar derivatives, you know what that means. That means very low quality protein, low absorbability, and low quality food. And that is a fact. It doesn't really matter how you try to hide it. It doesn't really matter how you try to sugarcoat it. Those foods are not beneficial, and those foods aren't serving your dog well. It's all a marketing ploy designed for you to buy their food and to trust their patchy science. And we have made many videos debunking the so-called science that a lot of these companies spout. So I highly encourage you to watch those next.